Howdy, howdy, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What's up? Quiet Strim, Danieldo, Boston Samara, Tom, Robot Daniil. The egg spawn a new mini Regent. I would assume it turns into a Birdonis. But I like the idea of Regent hatching a mini-me. Pretty funny. How's it going, Iron Warrior, Pantak, Nekoa, Despus, Logi Nest, Someone's Average Joe, Peace Outside, Boston Samara. Be cool if we called Wednesday Woden's Day. Little old-fashioned. How's it going, Claz Rubino? Raul. And everybody else. How y'all doing? Charmin654, thanks for the Prime sub, by the way. And General Jestix, a dad joke for the crowd. Your username reminded me of this oldie but goodie. Where does a general keep his armies? In his sleeveys. No refunds. What's up, Failing? So, got some good wins in against the revamped Aeon Glass yesterday, including doing well with Necrobinder. That was cool, a cool run. All you have to do to win with Necrobinder, we learned, is get a Hyper Beam. It's not that hard. Kaz with 3 months, TomTom also with 3 months. And the Dragonheart with the Prime sub in 2 months. Any ideas for new Glass Orb-related cards? How about a power called Tempered, which makes your Glass Orbs not lose power every turn. Then they just stay at whatever value you channel them at. I don't actually know if that'd be strong enough for a power, but I like the idea of it. Yeah, the fusion we got on that Necro run was cool, too. Anyhow, we're going to play some random character Ascension 10 runs today. Just kind of bounce around in a random order. Use that random character button that they gave me as an excuse to play a Regent run. You know what? I like it. I like it a lot. Of these choices, I'm probably taking the one upgrade here. You could maybe go with scroll boxes. On Regent in particular, though, scroll boxes seem pretty scary. So I think I'm just going to take the one upgrade. Thoughts on the newest patch? I think the Aeon Glass might have ended up a little bit too strong, but overall I really like the direction of the patch at large. The changes to a couple of the enemies really mean that you have to focus. You have to think about the type of deck that you're building. You have to plan around being able to counter a couple of specific enemies. And you're less incentivized to include cards that do almost nothing per card play. Things like Escape Plan are now not as free of a click as they used to be. And I think that's a good change overall. What is a Pomander? I actually don't know. I have no idea what this item is. Anyway, I'm going to upgrade Falling Star here. A dried fruit with cloves stuck in it. Oh, I see. Yes, I see you. Okay, I'd like to get to this node, and then from here we can choose our adventure. We're going to want to put a lot of damage in our deck as quickly as we can. I'll take 4 fights. I feel capable here. I don't know why I feel capable, but I do. What's up, Nibbit? The dreaded Nibbit. That might seem like a bad draw, but we just get the kill here, so it's completely fine. Totally, completely fine. First floor knockout blow is here, huh? Might be better to take a Celestial Might. Nah. Give me the knockout blow. I think it's a perfectly good floor 1 card. Bonk. Easy. And then we get a Kingly Kick right after. I might just take that, or I can take Glitterstream, actually. Let's take a Glitterstream. And then ideally one more good damage card going into the next fight here. Pow. Okay. Well, Refined Blade is the only damage card I'm being offered. Am I willing to take a Refined Blade? Or do I just click on Patter here? How do I feel about putting the repeat 1 on a power you can't use yet? Oh man, that's it's a bit of an all-in choice, but sometimes it might be your best option depending on the other cards that are offered. Any challenge for this run? Just win on Ascension 10 is the current challenge. Just win. It's easy. Protects put it on turn 1, maybe? Yeah, I should have. Well, deck spot's pretty useful for this deck in general, so I'm not going to stress too hard about it. Yeah, I should have used it. I'm down for a Gather Light. I don't really think Pale Blue Dot is doing much. I'll take a Gather Light. Where's Knockout Blow when you need it? Heck. So I'll draw it now, right? Yeah. Ugh. Pretty miserable fight. But that's typical for that fight. It's an acceptable particle wall. Feels like I don't want to get the extra elite. Maybe I do, though. Nah, I'm just going to go all in. What's up? Do I feel like the Regent card pool is maybe a little redundant? I don't. No, I don't feel that way. Kurt Russell, thanks for 26 months of support. Could actually full block. But I definitely need to do some damage so I can try to actually kill it next turn. Hard to do that. In fact, knockout blow on its own won't be enough at the moment, which is concerning. Strike into Sovereign Blade also won't cut it, huh? So we go defend, gather light, strike. Again, fail to kill here. That's sad. Now we always kill next turn, though. Yeah, no matter what. It was not a desirable outcome to that fight, but it was good enough. Do I add Begone? It's a useful card all game. Yeah, let's just do it. Then we can rest here. Or I could upgrade Knockout Blow like a champion. Am I dealing with Burdanis? The Burdanis of Doom. Definitely have to Power Potion in that fight. Glitter Stream upgrade could be pretty good too. But with 2 elites coming up, no, I feel like resting is probably the smarter line. Alright, what do you got? Power Potion. Genesis, or Pillar of Creation, or maybe Monarch's Gaze, actually? No, I like Genesis because of Particle Wall. Bird. Bend, Strike, Blade? Particle Wall blocks on this turn. I think it does anyway. Only if I draw it, though. Okay, Particle Wall blocks next turn. Begone, defend. Then we always kill it next turn. That sounds fine, actually. Okay, not too bad of a bird fight. Even though the draw order was definitely awkward. Get a Mercury Hourglass, and a Spectrum Shift is here. There's also Collision Course for 0-cost damage. But I think we take our first Spectrum Shift. This card is basically draw 1 per turn, except it's better than draw 1 per turn, because the cards it makes are better than your normal cards. We're not exactly happy to find Reptile Trinket with no potions. However, we are happy that we just got the Mercury Hourglass, since the next elite we fight is guaranteed to be the Frog Parasite, and the Hourglass should be most of the damage we need in this fight. Most. Wondering if I Refine Blade or if I just play Knockout Blow here. I think I want to play the Refine Blade. Begone this. Oof. Really wanted that Glitter Stream to block on this turn, actually. Oh well. Not too bad. Cool. Unfortunately, we don't get the Spectrum Shift in play because of the weird draw order. It's going to hurt a little bit. Actually, never mind. I can't kill anything, so I might as well just play the Spectrum Shift. See what happens. Cute. Perfect. Well, I am taking 1. Wouldn't quite call that perfect, but it's close enough to perfect that I don't care. Okay, not bad. Oh, hold on! Toad and Reptile Trinket together. The power. Hype? That's like actually a thing. The combo. Alright, we're gonna skip. We're gonna rest one more time, and then I'm gonna fight another statue or some stuff. Amphibian build, go. We need a lizard tail next. I guess lizards aren't actually amphibians, but they are reptiles. Don't like this draw very much. Could just play Knockout Blow. I'm going to go Gather Light Spectrum Shift, though. Ooh, you get a Hatchet. And then we take 20 damage to the face. Great. Well, that's why we rest. Nothing I can do about that. How's it going, Night Boy? Thank you, thank you. Don't have to use our potion at least. Get a Pen Nib. Pen Nib's good. Convergence is usually pretty good. I actually like Manifest Authority a lot, too. As a block card that can generate a colorless card. I'm going to take Manifest Authority. Is it really random if it's just Regent every time? I mean... yes. Rock. Do I want a speed potion over a rock? I don't actually think I do. Do I want glow? Not really. Less is more. Let's head to the shop. We got plenty of money to buy a relic with. Or I could just buy another Spectrum Shift, or I can do both. I can buy Spectrum Shift and upgrade 2 cards, or I can buy Orrery. Can Spectrum Shift create Hand of Greed? No, I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. If I buy the block potion, can I upgrade a card? Not really, right? He's got to rest again. Let's upgrade 2 skills, which end up being Particle Wall and Refine Blade. I like that. And I could remove a card instead of buying a Spectrum Shift. Kind of like that line, actually. Yeah, let's do that. It'll give us more consistency. Have I used the Dingy Rug much? I will never buy it again, is how much I've used it. Well, no, that's to say I've used it once, maybe twice, and it was garbage. So yeah, I'm not going to buy it again. For those lost in the sauce, what I mean by that is this relic here from the shop pool. The Dingy Rug. It means your card rewards can contain colorless cards. The problem we found is that it didn't seem like the colorless cards had enough weight in the rewards, and so you didn't actually see any colorless cards. So it was just a giant waste of money. You have a rock. You have a die. Ooh. Could just defend. That's rather tempting. So is defend for Refined Blade, actually. Let's go defend Refined Blade. Kind of need the sword to win. So I can now play Calamity, which I'm super gonna do. I got a real 7 stars. Nice. Ooh. Prolong is super helpful here. Matt Oblivion with a rate of 103, folks. Welcome, welcome. You're just joining us for some Ascension 10 Regent action here. We did a 4 Elite Act 1, like you do. All we have to do is get through this last Kin Priest, and we're on to Act 2 here. Ooh, Stardust is cute. It's be a good turn to throw a rock, actually. Too late for that, though. Again! Again! Okay. Retain my crash landing. Yeah. GG, okay. We can get a real 7 stars cutie alert! Azria, I'm joining the almighty list of channel cuties. Welcome, welcome. To the wonderful list of people who have spent so much time in the channel as to accrue the necessary 500,000 in channel points. Well done. Let me get you added right away. You are on the list. Okay, now, am I taking any of these cards? I guess I could take the Smith. Smith is acceptable here. Don't know if it's good, though. But it is acceptable. And then immediately get imbued the Smith? That'd be kind of badass, right? Do I have a good imbue target at the moment? Just Glitter Stream. You could maybe imbue Refined Blade. Is that any good? I don't know. Let's take a Smith. You don't offer imbue. We could gain energy starting on turn 3. We can slowly upgrade 5 cards, or we can get double block every other turn. Pale's Legion is quite good. Definitely leaning towards that of these options. Pale's Legion makes fighting some elites a lot easier. Means we want to upgrade the Glitter Stream, though. Between Pale's Flesh and Pale's Tears, which do I usually prefer as an energy relic? I think I like the Tears a bit more, because you can get those online by turn 2. Yeah, the tiers is like better bread. True. Bread that works really well with ice cream, especially. Yeah, I love the tier interaction between Pale's Tears and ice cream. Very strong. Not that you get that combo very often, but still. I think I'd like to fight 2, maybe 3 elites here. I do feel pretty strong. We've got good damage output. We have Pale's Legion to help with the Dorito Man. Actually, I didn't even think about this. This is a great counter to Dorito Man, who's normally kind of scary. But he's not scary if you're made of Doritos. Yourself, with the Pale's Legion. You know? Just become goopier. What am I playing here? Venerate Glitterstream? Yeah, because the only block I'm going to get is Particle Wall. I get to throw a rock at them. You must feel the pain. Stinky unupgraded common cards. One short. Unfortunate. Nothing I can do about this, huh? This draw sucks. Well, hold on. When I say nothing, I could use both potions. It would take both. Mr. Flarp Flarp, thanks for the Prime sub. It also only saves me 1 hit point. Yeah, it's not worth it. Actually, no, I lied. I can save more than that. One potion takes 8. What about one potion takes 6? And then continue to take damage. Help. Oh, yeah, not quite. I can use the other potion. I'm kind of cool with that, actually. Log. Give me a know thee place. We definitely want more ways to apply Vuln for knockout blow. Hey, you're glad to hear it, I'm Dory. Yes, the commentary on the cards on Untapped has been fun to make. We do have full commentary on all the cards at this point. So there is a short blurb about every single card in Slay the Spire 2 on the Untapped website. I think we'll have more coming from Untapped pretty soon, actually. I could trade 2 cards for normality here. Then I'd have a normality into the elite fights, though. Yeah, knockup blow, I think it falls off pretty hard. I agree. It sure does. Watched the tier list on Ironclad and was finally able to beat A10. Nicely done. We'll chant Falling Star, I think. Wongos. Give me the bargain bin. What do you got? Gorget. We now have 32 Wongo points. Will we ever max out on Wongos? I doubt it. But we'll try. Wait, how much damage could I have done with that knockout blow? Only 90, right? That's a lot of damage, but not enough damage. A lot of damage, but not enough damage. And I can't kill it, huh? Definitely not. Don't make me use this rock. Good. Get a fairy in a bottle. That's nice. And honestly, with Pale's Legion, another copy of Glitterstream seems pretty good. Go ahead and take it. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade one of them. Though upgrading Spectrum Shift is tempting too. Let's pick off some minions here. Splash. Blocks. We can go Falling Star, Dismantle here. Pretty big damage. The freaking bomb. Bomb is awesome because it's going to kill off this new wave of minions before they can actually do anything. Very convenient. Let's have one turn we have to block this turn. Unfortunately, that is a lot of damage, except I can just block it. Convenient. Oops. Is the wrong card dependent? That's alright. Freaking kaboom! Orbit is here. Yep, getting my deck. Probably an energy potion to go with it. Over the rock? Yes, over the rock. We also get Lasting Candy now. Every other combat drops a power card guaranteed, which could be good. Look at that. 26 block. Next turn gain 14 block. That is a ton of block. But I want to play Falling Star here. I'm not sure. How am I actually killing this guy is a better question. I guess the answer is yes, because I need to kill it. It's getting played for sure. I think I'm going too slowly, though. A little concerning. Next turn, I'm just drawing garbage, too. Double concerning. Yeah, we're going to energy pot here. Then Refined Blade. Mind Blast is cute. Probably want to play that. Okay, Splash is here. Here we go. Don't Grand Finale Claw and Unrelenting. That's quite a selection there. That's funny. Okay, that was a great time to draw good blocks. Okay, perfect. Just kill. I was wondering briefly if I could kill without using the pendant, but I don't think I can. Score a boat thingy. Tyranny is here. Tyranny, I think, is generally quite good for draw one and exhaust one per turn. Very nice if you're generating cards. And very nice against the Aeon Glass boss. So I'll take a Tyranny here. And it feels like I didn't take enough damage in that fight to need to rest here, so we can upgrade again. Upgrading Orbit to be more playable is probably what I'm going to do. You must die. I could kill the middle one instead. I don't think so, though. Yeah, you must die. Conveniently get a whole bunch of stars. And I don't even use our Pale's Legion, so I get a double power block on this turn, like Glitter Stream or Glitter Stream. Guess I'll play Glitter Stream. Ow. Need to know what Manifest Authority makes. Brawl, huh? Don't think that's gonna cut it. Ouch. It's not much better, huh? Alright, it's time for a rock. Play on this one. Gone. I can smith and then play the blade immediately. For 32 to kill the front one. Nice. Okay, they do come back, but I'm more powered up now, and I have the blade again. And knockout blow again. Go knockout blow on the one making me weak. Actually, they're both making me weak. Too bad. Knockout blow here, then we can particle wall. I can also smith again, not that I need to. No, there's no point. I'm sensing a problem. Keep running out of attack cards. Begone Scrawl. Nice. Okay, we do in fact get them all, finally. We score a Lantern, and Furnace is here if I want another crappy power. Ed Little, thanks for the Prime sub in 7 months. I guess I go for the third elite. That'll be the Prism thing. We can beat the Prism thing, surely. Hourglass will get it done. True. And Mad Math Magician also joining the almighty list of channel cuties. All hail Twitch chat. Another cutie joins the list. Let me get you added right away here. There you go. Unique Syntax, thanks for 14 months as well. Heck yeah. Ho, 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 ho. I don't want to play this. I guess I want the free turn next turn. Yeah, let's kill this thing. Oh, I can actually smith off of that. Let's do that. Nice. I get to orbit Spectrum Shift for free. And then we have double block on this turn from Manifest Authority. Bounce into Glitterstream is cool. Beanfire? Beanfire's kind of cool. Victory! Why perfect fit on the Falling Star? I don't know. It seemed as good as any other card. I could have perfect fit on the Smith, maybe. Yeah, we didn't have it yet. Yeah, I didn't really have a good target for it. I like the current potions. I might be using our aerobic acid here. We'll see. Against the Living Dorito. Unfortunately for the Living Dorito, I drew Knockout Blow on turn 1, huh? That's tough. Or taking the other option in that event, what, remove 2, get a normality? Yeah, if you can remove the normality in the near future, it's just a free remove, which is quite nice. Sometimes you're okay with having a normality. That can be alright as well. Dying Star, huh? Monarch's Gaze is also excellent here. Okay, we just get a free win off this. Very nice. Guards. Meh. We should have played Manifest Authority there, actually. Freaking ouch. So I'll just play Spectrum Shift. We can go Falling Star, Gold Axe here. Redraw the Falling Star on this turn. You get 22 block. A lot of block, bro. Bruh. Okay, we get mad money. And a pale blue dot if we want one. Which I think we actually do at this point. And then I'm going to have a nap. Yeah, let's have a nap. Yeah, Orbit plus Pale Blue Dot is a really nice combination, right? Willing to gather light here. Our double block ready for this turn. Of course, I draw no block cards. Excellent. Okay, well, that's why we rest, I guess. That's a bit unfortunate. Need to play Venerate, unfortunately. Oh. Damage in. This is not going very well at the moment. Spectrum Shift on the bottom really hurting me too. Yeah, we're in trouble here. We are in grave danger. Have to play this, but I would like to. We're getting awfully close to this thing. The 1/2 cost running escape. Smith needs to get played. Okay, we're down to 1 on the counter, so we gotta be careful. Not having many stars is not helping me either. I guess we can get rid of Knockout Blow, use our sword this turn. That makes more sense, right? I'm going to pen nib that. We'll have to do it next time we draw it. Seems iffy. Cost 2 now. Yeah, I think we're in big trouble here. Okay. Should be close to the end of this fight, though, one way or another. Need to be able to play Particle Wall, so we're not playing Falling Star here. Fisticuffs are nice. There's Particle Wall. Can also double the block off the Fisticuffs. That's allowed, too. My sword back. Okay, Prolong is not useful here, sadly. Dibs on 8. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, because we get Venerate. Actually, yeah, we just win right now. We can Venerate, play our Perfect Fit Falling Star, and then Sovereign Blade is triple damage for 198. GG. Hey, we're never worried. Never, ever worried. And yeah, our fairy is still here, but only because I rested. Do I take Heirloom Hammer? This deck could, like, almost use Heirloom Hammer. I think it could also just happily skip, though. I'll skip. Yeah, I don't like how expensive Hammer is. It's too expensive. Glim Glam. Glam could be good. Money does not look good. I mean, kind of, but also no. Would 1 cost 10 damage be better? I mean, it would be better, but the core problem is that you don't want to do a crappy amount of attack damage and duplicate a colorless card at the same time. You just don't want to do what that card does. So one of the two things it does will always be useless. I like Glam because of the candy, right? We can get Glam powers guaranteed. Sounds pretty good. A bunch of card draws not bad either, but I like guaranteed Glam powers. Let's take guaranteed Glam powers. I'm going to start out this way. Give me the Glam powers. I guess we smith a big-ass sword. can't glitter stream and play the blade, huh? Okay, we can do this, though. Ow. Would I like a power that made attacks bypass block? No, I would not. I want my powers to be useful in more than half of combats, and that'd be useful in way less than half. Baltazar with the Prime sub in 3 months. Gagula with the Prime sub in 28 months. Thank you both. I think Hidden Cache with replay is what we need here. We definitely are way behind on Star Gen, and this definitely gets us caught up in a big way. I watch any sports? Nah. The physical sports have never held my interest. I want the weekend on you, though, right? Child of the Stars with replay, Refine Blade plus with replay, or Gather Light plus with replay. Those are all quite good. I guess give me the Child of the Stars. Worried we might end up with too many powers, but oh well, I guess. Give me the sword. No attacks in the draw pile. We can Pendib knockout blow, even though it doesn't actually kill it. Might as well. Yeah. Deck too slow for phase 1 of test subject? Maybe. Not if I set up Pendib correctly. Then we can just kill it with a Pendib attack. Whoa. Reflect with replay? That sounds kind of awesome, right? Give me reflect. Huge block. Ew. What a terrible draw. Does the pale thingy affect the second replay? No. No, it does not. Next turn's going to be awful. Guess I better play Hidden Cache with replay. Turn sucks. Next turn's going to suck too. Yeah. Might be that my deck is bad. I have just considered this fact. Welcome to die. And then I draw 5 block cards altogether. There's also a really bad draw order. Oh well. That is how it be sometime. Wait, grand finale! Amazing splash. Actually amazing. You wreck, nerd. One energy back, sure. Not quite, huh? Not quite. A fish with the prime sub in 6 months. Thank you for the support. I guess I'll take the replay. Reflect here for fun. Although, is it actually any fun? Doesn't feel very fun. Fun is not happening here. Dying is happening here. $39? Ugh. Okay, now we have 2 power potions. Parry plus? Good lord. These aren't it. These are not it. Terrible cards. Okay. Okay. Never worried. Bit of a waste on the rest, but that's all right. Yeah, how frequently do we play sword? Not frequently enough. It's my opinion on the candy. Candy's pretty good. Yeah, it is a nice relic. Definitely something you want to find earlier in the run rather than later, but it's quite solid. Thoughts on this comet? Pretty bad. We don't have the stars to play it. Yeah, next shop, I think. I could corrupt knockout blow so that we can kill phase 1 of the jerk. I'm just going to transform a strike into a radiate. Okay, that's something. Steaks. Bulwark's kind of nice. Heavenly Drill is back. Gigantification Potion is getting purchased. For sure. Energy on turn 2 I like a lot as well. I'm going to take that. And then we probably just buy a Shackling Potion. Yeah. Stock up on potions and get a Candelabra. That looks really good. Wait, is this a combat? This is a combat, right? See if we can get upgrade too. Actually not convinced I can. Guess we just go beat into shape, then Sovereign Blade with Pen Nib. Could try Bundle of Joy here. I don't think so, though. Best damage is beat into shape, then Sovereign Blade, because of the Pen Nib. Normally you'd want to do, like, Venerate, Radiate, Gather Light, beat into shape, Sovereign Blade, but because of the Pen Nib, I'm not sure you actually want to do that. If I want these upgrades, I'd better use a potion, huh? Okay, I'll use 1 power potion here. You're late. Four energy. Yeah, so I can play Gather Light and Strike. Yeah, we can Pen Nib this Radiate. See if this works. Wait, no, this doesn't. I have to... No, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. That's not how Orbit works. Heck. Yeah, you want to beat into shape before Radiate? I guess you could. Well, that seems kind of crazy, though. Humiliation. Nice. Yeah, it did count for the candy. Sweet. So we get a guaranteed power here. We like that. Now, ideally, I want to KO this thing without... hit by a rock. Without using my Pendant up. So ideally, we're setting it to a decent number here. Oops. Close enough, I guess. Okay, Furnace, this time with replay. Yes, welcome Furnace with replay. Why didn't I radiate and then forge and then use nib on blade? Because the forging would use the pen nib. The forge is an attack. That would be pen nib on beat into shape if you do that. We're going to upgrade our pale blue dots. Although, that's kind of a fun upgrade too. Okay, we get to play the Smith on turn 1. Do I want to do that? I guess I do, because I need a way to kill this thing. That's Aeon Glass next, huh? How scared am I of that thing? Does replay count for pale blue dot? Yes. Sure does. I'm going to throw a rock at you now. Okay, then I have a bunch of energy. I can go blade into strike. I get 1 energy back. I can strike again. Although that's a pen nib strike. It's not quite what I wanted, but now it's too late. Okay, we can do a lot of stuff here. Skip the Falling Star, just Particle Wall? I think just Particle Wall. This is a little sketchy. Yeah, I'm definitely not full blocking that, but I gotta play Tyranny here. Ah, crap. Didn't draw any good cards. I was hoping we get the blade back so we can kill. Now we're in really big trouble. Using my gigantification potion kind of trouble. Or shackling. No, or the shackling potion. This is what the shackling potion's for. Yeah, never mind. The shackling potion. You can also just trust in Begone, right? But yeah, this is what the shackling potion's for. For exactly this problem. Let's just see what Begone draws, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Should have played Bolas first. Oh well. One big sword, right? Big. So, Gigantification Potion would kill right now. I don't think I want to do that, though. Please delete the Gambit, even though it blocks for 100, which is pretty cool. I don't want to play that card. Even block for enough. Freaking jackpot. Make sure I play enough cards here. We should be able to kill next turn pretty easily. Yeah, let's just go defend panic button. Break. Because we always get back our perfect fit Falling Star. Which makes Sovereign Blade do 283 damage. I could Pen Nib it for double that by playing Bolas, but I want to keep Pen Nib into next fight here. GG. Okay, we made it to Aeon Glass here with 3 potions, including a power potion, which is pretty good. We get to play Reflect on turn 1. That's also pretty good. We're pretty happy about this turn 1. Be more Forge Power. Not sure what Parry would do here. When we play the sword, this thing will die. Parry does nothing. Yeah, I don't want to play this defend. That only serves to increment the garbage. Sick. We just go for it now? It's tempting. 75 times 3? Not bad. Also, Radiate does pretty good damage, too. I mean, once I use the potions, that is. Because of our reptile trinket. I'll probably have to redraw the sword otherwise, right? I don't want to redraw my sword. So we should pen nib Radiate? Or just not play Radiate? I can just not play Radiate. Then I'm pen nibbing Falling Star, so there's not really any benefit. Only does 3. Yeah, we have to play this. Okay. Nice production. Orbit first. We're actually skipping Tyranny? That sounds weird, right? I don't need Tyranny here. Because my sword is already big enough. Glug. Huge. GG. We slap him to bits. I've had enough of your poor manners, Architect. Got him. Okay, that went pretty well. That went pretty well indeed, thanks to a careful rationing of the potions. We did it. We did it. But remember, I paid... We needed both the potions that I bought. I paid a full 200 gold for Gigantification Potion and Shackling Potion. We needed both of them to get through the bosses. So, potions well purchased here. Yeah, good shops is what we got at the very end. All right, chat, I need a quick break here. Going to refill the legs, stretch the water. I'll be back in a bit for another run. In just a few. BRB. Alright, chat, we're back. Gonna jump into another random character run. See who we get here. It's Regent again! I think I'm actually gonna re-roll that. No, I'm not. It really wants me to play Regent. QP, as Chad asked earlier, is it really random if you just play Regent every time? And the answer is yes. Okay, Silent is the actual chosen character here. Let's see. Probably Transform 2, if I had to guess. Probably Transform 2. Yeah, let's try it out. Strike, Defend, become Acrobatics, Storm of Steel. That is certainly an improvement over what we had. Strike, Defend, that is. Regent feels like the strongest. That's the one I'm performing best with at the moment, is Regent. So if you're just watching this channel, Regent probably looks like the strongest. But I don't know if that's just my playstyle. How much damage do I have here? 12 plus 16. I could actually just kill one. Yeah, I can just kill you. Do that. Storm of Steel. Yeah, where's Knife Trap when you need it? Holy reflex. That's a pretty good reflex, right? Like, that's kind of nuts. Perfect. Cheers. Accuracy. Hell yeah. Oh yes, it is happening. Weaken you. The Acro into Reflex. Into Defend. Storm of Steel. Oh, yes. You love to see it. Blade Dance. Infinite Blades or Expose. Ooh. Probably Expose. They're all good, though. Yeah, give me Expose. And then we immediately have a bad time. It's not good. Okay, that's not that bad. Take some damage here. Okay. Let's we can do this. We have to get a lucky draw, though? Yeah, I was afraid of that. I guess I can Storm of Steel first. And I draw 2. That's not too bad, right? Because this is only 32 damage, the problem. If I draw both strikes, we get there. If I draw acrobatics, I have a chance of something else. Okay, we can acro. But I have to redraw into Storm of Steel or something here. We can get back into Neutralize. Ugh. Not quite a kill, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, I should have played Strike on the previous turn. I knew it. Well, -8. That's on me for misplaying. Take a dagger throw. We'll skip the shop, I think. Give me a colorless card. Splash is really strong. So is Dramatic Entrance, actually. Prowess is not bad either. Prowess is fine. We'll have the turn 1 damage. See, instant payoff. Bad. Untouchable's good, though. I like Untouchable here. Lots of good upgrades. We like Acrobatics upgrade. We like Reflex upgrade. We like Accuracy upgrade. We like Storm of Steel upgrade. Why do all us pros hate Up My Sleeve? Because we don't like cards that aren't front-loaded properly. And Up My Sleeve is a back-loaded card. That means you have to invest a disproportionate amount of energy into it before you get a payoff, which is just not worth it. I cannot take the 14 health damage here. We got a Gorge. Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger look pretty good. I'll definitely take a Blade Dance. Maybe a Prepared. Nah, give me the Cloak and Dagger. Shivs. Do Shivs even work anymore is a good question, though. I don't know. Unacceptable. There we go. Get him. Pow. Would I say Spire's my favorite game of all time? I think I would say that, yeah. So you might be wondering, for example, though, like, why up my sleeve bad if Streamline in the first game was kind of good? And the answer to that question, along with many, many, many other questions, is hologram. It's just hologram. Hologram made the card good, not the card itself. Finisher? Problem is, Finisher doesn't work with Storm of Steel. Potion Belt's pretty much always good. Also, I didn't want there to be a shop here. Do I take Fumes for the boss? No. No, I don't need Fumes to kill Lagavulin with this deck. What are you, crazy? No, I don't need Fumes here. We might want to think about things for the Prism. Maybe Aeon Glass, but at the moment, we're completely fine. I might buy the Skill Potion. Let's do it. Change a dagger throw here. I can skip the accuracy? That seems questionable. Don't skip accuracy. How long do I think it'll be before we get another alternate act? I think we've got a couple months ahead of us yet. It's going to be a while. Just a guess, though. Phantom Blades. Shivs gain retain. The first Shiv you play each turn deals more damage. Yes. Another Cloak and Decker. I don't need to buy that. Like. Okay, there's capped damage. And we'll skill potion here. Okay, we'll Storm of Steel here. Bursting is a little tempting, but we'll Storm of Steel. That Shiv. Good news is we should kill it next turn pretty easily. My Shivs do 28 damage. And I'm going to upgrade into this boss. Great cloak. Nice. It's a pretty good turn 1 wake up. We can definitely do better, though. I'll wait. Nice. Oh, very good. Ever exposed there? I was thinking about it, but I don't think we do, ultimately. Now we have a good time. Nice. Now we expose for sure. Oh, we just win. Lamau. Yeah, so that's why I didn't need fumes, by the way. We also don't need Envenom for a similar reason. I'll be skipping these. Upgrade 4 cards. That sounds very nice. With the bowler hat, I also hate Seal of Gold less than normal, because we're able to gain more gold to counteract it. But I wouldn't call it good. Toasty Mittens looks a little psychopathic here, doesn't it? It's a little crazy. I think I'm just going to upgrade my stuff. Upgrade card draw, upgrade card draw. Upgrade dramatic entrance. Upgrade neutralize. Ugh. Do I feel like I skipped the boss card awards in Spire 2 more than I skipped them in Spire 1? Yeah, the rares are crappier in this game. They just are. They added more of them, and they didn't make them good. So the rare cards are a bit of a problem at the moment. Yeah, I honestly think they should just, like, straight up remove 5 rare cards from every character. I could easily pick 5 rares that can just go for each character. Like Clad, you can lose Mangle. You can lose Primal Force. You can lose Hellraiser. You can lose Demon Form. You can lose one of the other attacks. Double tap, you don't need anymore. Not view the multiplayer cards. Silent doesn't really care about Envenom that much. You could cut freaking Grand Finale pretty easily. You could cut Echoing Slash for sure. You could cut Master Planner or Serpent Form. Don't even get me started on the Regent rares. There's just too many. There's 25 rares per character, right? Yeah, they went with exactly 25. I think there should be 20. Ow. One health. Take my Reflex Plus back, thank you. I'll take a Whale Plus as well. Yes, I will. Iceman with the Prime sub and 15 months of support. The philosophy around rares seems to be more niche picks rather than raw power. Yeah, the problem is that's inconsistent with being a reward from a boss, right? That's not what you want from a boss reward. These niche picks. I want quiche picks. Quiche. Skip all this trash. Ooh, okay. I might actually want to pay 15 health here to guarantee we can get Daughter of the Wind. 1 block per attack played is kind of nuts with this many shivs. Yeah, we super want Daughter of the Wind. I'll pay 15 health to make sure we get it. Would have been the first one. That's fine. Whenever you play an attack, get 1 block. Sounds good to me. Bruh. That's not good. Actually, I can do Cloakenegger, Storm of Steel, because we have Daughter of the Wind. That'll work. Forgot about my new thing. Nice. Yeah, good work. Yeah, instant payoff here, right? Huge. Nice. I don't think I can take Leg Sweep. I need Backflip here. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a more immediate concern than Aeon Glass, it looks like. We have this guy. Him. It is him. We just Strength Potion here. I'll take a little help. Should be easy with this pot. Yeah. Right. Skip the trash. I guess I'm probably resting here. Surely not. Prepared is free cycle? No, prepared is only free cycle if you upgrade it. I don't have upgrades for prepared here. It's not free. Has to be upgraded. Let's do this. Okay, we are fighting Dorito first. This guy's pretty scary. Every time we play a skill, it will increase the damage that we take here. Yeah, it's kind of scary. But yeah, this guy is a big reason not to take prepared at the moment. We have to use a lot of potions here. Oh, these are all bad. I'm not even sure I'm allowed to play Storm of Steel. No, I kind of have to kill it next turn, right? I have to play the Storm of Steel. So I do get blocked from shivs. Okay, kill it next turn. Did not kill it next turn. Aw. Nice attack, idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot here? Okay, we did live, though. We get another copy of Reflex Plus, which I guess I'll take. And then I can rest. This is working out okay. How the tables have turned. Mini cannon. Upgraded attacks, deal 3 more damage. That's the power of the Storm of Steel upgrade. Sick. Orichalcum sucks. Alright, I was hoping for Decimillipede here. Excellent. This turn 1 sucks, though. Damn it. Could have killed them all with a good dramatic entrance pen nib, but the draw is terrible. Dang. Well, now I'm just gonna hosed. It's unfortunate. Nah, worked out. Cute. I have no energy to play that card, so no. I guess I'll rest one more time. Hopefully I can upgrade before the boss. Some would consider this enemy kind of hard, though. Some. Aww. Yeah, the thorns make this a lot easier. So does this fire potion. See, he's not even real. He's not even real. Yeah, finally a shovel. I mean, if Tent was here, it would have been good. Game piece is kind of good. When you play a power draw card, we definitely appreciate that. Well-laid plans are also here and are decent. Decent. I also kind of just want to buy block potions. Let's take the draw and the well-laid plans. And then upgrade the well-laid plans. Hopefully this wins Knowledge Demon. I'm not actually sure. Don't think I can take the drawdown. Does Cannon do to Shiv Plus what you want it to do? It sure does. Yeah, it sure does. I want my first Shiv next turn to be Pen Nib, so I'm going to play both of these. That's a lot of damage. Sure is. Aww. Nice. Good. Okay, that was actually extremely effective. Abrasive is here. Burst is here. Assassinate is here. I like Abrasive quite a bit. Let's take Abrasive. The Scrub Mummy. Speaking of Mummy, wait. Ah, dang. Frond is here, though. We love Frond. We do have to figure out how we're going to beat Aeon Glass. Brilliant Scarf is kind of interesting, too, allowing us to play some stuff for free. It would be okay. I think I'll take the Frond, though. Let's maybe plan on going to this shop. These shops are too early. beaten again by the power of bullets. That could use an afterimage. Get him. Deleted. I could maybe take Sucker Punch. I don't think so, though. Funny how we're not even using the potions at the moment. Second Whale's nice for Queen. It's not very good in Aeon Glass, though. Do I miss the ting that Tingsha had? I'm sure we'll get it back. Don't worry. The relics that make noise will be back, I'm sure. Trade the mini cannon, the bronze scales, or the game piece. Ouch. I'll trade bronze scales for strawberry. So I'm not actually very happy about that. Definitely not giving up my mini cannon or my game piece. Crazy. Now, I've never gotten a Frond with more than... I think maybe my best is like 5 potion slots. Never gotten the full combo that you'd want. Okay, I like this array of potions. Okay, I'll take a Whale Plus, sure, if you insist, game. If you demand it, then I'll take it. Any good upgrades here? The Expose upgrade's pretty good for the 3rd turn of Vuln. We do like that. Having another way to block is desirable, too. Eh. Ooh, give me random upgrades. 300 damage, actually very reasonable here, right? I'll shoot for 300. Yeah, we just gotta be willing to use our potions. No, terrible. Ah. We got for 150. No, I can't do it. Humiliation. Wait, or can I? Unless... Can't play the finisher, though. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We get a boat thingy. Okay, that was worth it. Oh, yeah, and I can just dig up relics instead of upgrading my crappy cards? Yeah, give me a relic. Bag of marbles. And +1 strength. It's all coming together. Okay. Fill my potion slots with garbage. I love garbage. Easy game. Good turn one. We just, like, flounder around for multiple turns, being unable to do anything else afterwards. That was kind of concerning. What do I think is fair rate for Spire coaching? Oh, man, that's actually a really hard question to answer. Like, for somebody who's in a streaming position, like myself or yourself, it ends up becoming unreasonable really fast if you compare to, like, just the money you can make from an equal time spent in doing the stream. So it's like anything less than 100 an hour is just not worth your time, which is kind of crazy because it's also obviously outrageously expensive for anyone to pay that for one-on-one game coaching. So it's really hard to, like, it's part of the reason I don't do it at all is because there's no valuation that actually makes any human sense. We're just going to discard all our crappy potions. And when it comes to, like, talking about stream value in particular, you're not just comparing the money that you're directly making during the stream, because that is something, but you're also building an audience, which leads to future streams, which leads to future income. So that's part of where that 100 number comes from, right? Like, it's tough. It's very tough. Yeah, also, make sure they pay separately for the dad jokes. True. I don't know about footwork. I do know about Nunchaku. Nunchaku seems excellent here. Yeah, that's a way to do it. If you stream during the coaching, that's a way to do it, for sure. Yeah, let's just go Nunchaku here. You could go footwork, oddly smooth stone, but what am I actually blocking with? I'm not. I'm not really blocking directly. Need more energy. And then, am I willing to fight another elite here? I kind of am, right? Dig up another relic. Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Okay, that could be huge for dealing with Aeon Glass. Giving me enough outright damage to just kill it. That could be huge indeed. Nice. What if I just kill you in 1 turn? You thought about that? You thought about that. Guess you're not actually dead. There you are. Excellent. Flex Potion. Even more strength for 1 turn. And another Cloak and Dagger plus. I'll do it. Ooh, fruit juice. Nice. Very nice. Good. Oh, nice heal, actually. That means I can dig up a relic, because I took a card there. I'm happy about that. Dig. Gorget. Okay. And we beat Aeon Glass. Get a power potion. We like power potions. And I imagine we're going to acrobatics here. Let's acrobatics here. Nice. Peace Pipe died for this. Okay, let's see what's in the power potion here. Not what I wanted. I'll just take another accuracy. Get wrecked. I don't think I want to use any more potions here. Yeah, tools to discard Wither. That's kind of the problem in this fight, though, is that tools doesn't actually work on Wither because Wither isn't in your hand at the start of your turn. It's in your hand after you play cards. But it's already too late to discard it with tools at that point. Part of what makes this boss really tricky is the timing of the Withers getting added. I'm not going to block pot here. Turn sucks. Turn really sucks. Let's go to the discard pile. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that means it's Forge Potion time, right? Yeah, I think it's time to go. I think this is our turn. I probably want to block pot too, yeah? Make sure we do max damage here. As much damage as possible in 1 turn. The Power Thirst. Good lord, that damage. That's all it took. Excellent. That went better than expected. Now we get 4 new potions going into Queen here. 2 of which are Shiv potions. Okay. That's spicy. What you got? Okay, there's accuracy. Just go for it? I think I just go for it, right? I think we just do it. It is time. Problem is I gotta make room in hand before I can get the extra strength, huh? Hmm. How's it going, Pie of Dead? Welcome, welcome. Look at that freaking damage, though. Penny, pow! Holy. Okay, yeah. Turn 1 kill on Queen here. Wait, can I also get the minion? Hold on. Let's get them both. You can live on 1. Enjoy your life. GG! That was fun. That was very silly. Die. And then we did. GG. G freaking G. That was a Shiv-tacular run. That was great. Who needs block when you can just kill everything in 1 turn? I gotta say, that was one of the best performing reptile trinkets ever. Like, without the bonus 3 strength per potion, this was nuts. Right, that was tons of damage. Actually glorious. Yeah, it's kind of odd the score is not shown on the run history screen at the moment. That's a bit silly. Are we dead in the gauntlet without the reptile? I doubt it. I think we take more than 1 turn to beat Queen. But I don't think we die or anything. That's all right. Next up, chat, I think I want to kick things over to some monster terrain. Do a Covenant 10 run in that game. Before that happens, I am going to refill the leg, stretch the water. I'll be back in a few minutes. And then we'll switch things up. BRB. All right, chat, we are back. Gonna play some Monster Train 2 here. Slowly working towards getting all of the possible clan combinations in the logbook, of which there are many. We almost saw the cards mastered, but every clan combo is still a long, long way away. Yeah, what an odd-looking spire. A horizontal spire made of train cards. Let me jumping into a new run here. I'm going to click the Better Random button, courtesy of our Better Random mod that gives me a random primary clan, random allied clan, random Pyre Heart, with a combination we haven't yet won with. Did we complete the challenges from the DLC? I think I've done all the dimensional challenges, right? No, I never actually finished the primary ones. We did all the Echoes of the Void ones, except for apparently this one, which I meant to leave for last. So no, I haven't actually done every one of these. Someday, but not today. Our better random combination is going to be Awoken plus Luna. I think this is one of the worst combinations in the game. Thankfully, we don't have the Luna champion. We have Wyldenten, but overall, this could be hard. Yeah, I expected to lose with this run. We'll see, though. We'll do our best. But we don't get a useful Pyre Heart. We don't get useful starting cards. It's going to be tough. Just get a quick sweeper. Well, good news is, actually, that that's very easy to do. Let's start with quick. Let's start with the quick part of quick sweeper. Yeah, literally, this champion can turn into a quick sweeper. So one thing we can do to win is just give this guy Mage Blade, and then we win, right? That'd be pretty effective. Oh, and we get Ancient Pyre Tap. Okay, that's huge as well. Pyre Tap says you can pay health instead of energy to play cards, which is super good. So we might actually have something going on here. Have I completed the challenges? Apparently not all of them. That's what we just learned. Not all of them. You don't fit with Deb, right? Okay, you're gonna go on the second floor. Try this. Do I know my win rate on Covenant 10? I don't. I'd estimate somewhere in the, 80% range. I wouldn't call myself a very good Monster Train player, by the way. Get him. You're going to be a problem. I can just descend him for 1 health. We'll do that. buff actually your damage. Conduit's not really doing anything. So this boss's gimmick is they do less damage each time they hit something. What to do about this? This is a classic problem for this clan combo. Yeah, to send the Shield Steward is, I guess, our best bet here, right? But is that good enough to do anything? I guess we can hardcast Sharpen. Probably on you, huh? Sadly, still not enough. Oh, I see, because he's going to get the Slay procs. That doesn't make a difference. Annoying. Yeah. Yeah, it's still not enough. That's the sad thing. So the Pyre has to finish this fight. Means we take 18 Pyre damage here. Very annoying. Or no, actually 16. Okay, hopefully we can get a good upgrade type thing from our first reward here. Okay, Moon Pixie's good. Enchant Grand Conduits. That seems important. And it is fortunately Awoken Banner Merchant of Steel. We definitely have to go Merchant of Steel so we can make something powerful enough to win. Multi-strike is very encouraging. You got a sweeper here. Sweep would be excellent. We do. Okay, Husk Hermit. Husk Hermit with multi-strike and quick. That's got to be the way to go. Yeah, that's got to be the way to go. Oh, that's right. It's Revenge, not... Oh, this is not the one that gets attack power on kill. Ugh. I thought this was the other one. Slay plus 3 damage. Revenge plus 3 damage is not it. Although I still can use that. Guess we'll give it Titanite too, sure. Tempted to give it just 14 attack power. But yeah, we want it to have some durability here. And I could take the 14 attack power on the Lunar Priestess. I'm actually going to do that. I need all the help I can get. Okay, and we'll just go top floor here. Seems fine. Okay. Good, you're getting hit. That makes you stronger. The power. Blah. Okay, we should easily beat this. Yeah, we do. Great. Each time it hits us, we only get stronger. Nice. Okay, I will take one more steel enhancer. I think I will. And another moon pixie might be worth it. Vine Grasp is a way to do self-damage. I'm not really looking for that because I'm going to have a whole bunch of conduit on that floor. To the point that 1 damage pings are just going to do like 30 to me. So I don't want to take that much damage. Do we need the Merchant of Steel? I don't think we do, right? We would love equipment, though. Equipment would be good here. Bloodthirsty Blade. That is early enough to be insane here. Yeah, that is actually insane. Please make that deployable. Excellent. Jimbo. 75 gold per purge. More health on units per rare card we have. Or the banana. That's a pretty good banana. Although... upgraded banana is what? Triple base attack power? We don't have base attack power. It's not actually that good. I guess that means I want Kenio. Good luck with that one. Portal's the Jimbo. Then I'll go ahead and remove a card right away. We'll remove 2. Remove the 2 Spear Stewards for free. Oops. Siphon Archeon, okay. We'll put our damage harvesters on the bottom. We're going to go here with this. We're going to go here. You guys are going to distract Archeon. So, this boss's gimmick is that every time his minions die on the same floor as him, he'll get stronger. Which we must avoid at all costs. Do one to Archeon, I guess. And then I can actually just pay 3 health to get rid of this. Let's do that. Thanks to the Pyre Tap. Archeon should go to the bottom this turn. Oh, perfect. And we can ascend Archeon to avoid giving rage to Archeon here. Perfect. Goodbye. Excellent. Okay, now our sweeper is just farming kills with the blade. Perish. So we actually managed to get Siphon Archeon with no rage. That's really well done. Genuinely impressive. Nice. Bonk. Ooh, deal damage to all units on all floors is kind of tempting. Captive Mutation can do fun things. Wonder how that works with Bloodthirsty Blade. Ritual Tome is nice for getting tankier. That has some utility. I'm curious how this is going to work. I want to try it. It's especially good if I get Mage Blade. I'll take this Shade Guard. This guy scales his stats pretty well over time. And what I would like to do is take more capacity, I think. So I can fit more units on the same floor. Yeah, top floor Shade Guard is nice to have, right? Could go to the Merchant of Magic, but I don't care enough. I want to look at artifacts here. Can make Wyldenten a quick sweeper as well, but I don't see why we need to. Let's just give him multi-strike. Multi-strike is good. I think I want to cross-path into the Incant variant at this point. A Reliquary. Will you use it? Draft a rare card from Luna. Draft an artifact from Luna, or get Pact of the First Armageddon. Drafts only offer Luna cards. I don't think I want that. Give me an artifact. More healing from spells. Moon Pixie's getting stronger is also pretty good. And more attack power. Sure, let's take Phase Nook. Since I plan on having the fairies helping me out. And then we look for... Oh, we can make them deployable. Oh, that's kind of nice. To play the Moon Pixies initially? That's pretty good. I would say mostly you can go straight to MT2 Spettle. It's mostly the first game, but better and more. Mostly. Draw a room card. We don't have a room yet, but we can get one. Cleansing Water can be nice, too. Take the Footstool. Yeah, I say we are fighting Corruption Seraph. I gotta come up with an answer to that. Otherwise, we will become die. Don't want to be die. Looks like we need some help. Oof. Bad time to get sap. It's annoying. Okay, gravity can kill the collector here. Yeah. Okay, this guy will hit the pyre one time. I'm not in love with that, but it's what's going to happen. Next guy might also do that. Ooh, I was afraid of that. Okay, good. Probably he dies to spikes or something stupid. This boss weakens all your units every turn, so he'll eventually prevent them from doing anything. Dead to spikes. Nice. I can get more spikes. Or Ember per turn for the rest of battle is kind of cool. Sure. New moon effects are always active. And silent units get plus attack power on resolve. Is that not amazing with my Shade Guard? It sure is. Okay, I'll take that, actually. And now I would like to go to the Merchant of Steel, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Go here. Tight Knight again. Okay, Tight Knight on Shade Guard. Looks pretty good. I could make them quick. Any thoughts to putting Holdover on Gravity? And deploying mid-floor to keep Seraph from corrupting me. That's a good idea, actually. I like that idea. Thing is, I'm going to have a multi-floor setup. Really want them to have multi-strike. Here, get more conduit. Dualism. Dualism on one of these is fun. Guess we just go more health. Kinda boring. Oh well. Oh, we get the red crown. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Put that on you. Perfect. As you grow in strength, so too will the cult. That event is a crossover with Cult of the Lamb. And we're duping this Shade Guard. Okay, now I feel like we have a good strategy. So we're gonna go Husk Hermit plus our champion. Bottom. A follower here too. I gotta remove some more cards. Let's put both of these up top. Wait, they both got the small crown? That's funny. Random, huh? A little sketchy, but not really. Although they've got... Don't tell me you've got enough health. You do have enough health to live that. Rude. There we go. Perfect. These guys grow stats like crazy now. It's good. Good. We don't get as many slay procs on this boss as we maybe could have, but that's alright. Three? Three's good. Descend could be interesting. Let's have another way to control where Seraph is. Okay. Merchant of Magic looks good. We've got enchantments we want. I also want to purge cards and make more money. Start purging stuff. Time to get rid of all the deployable stuff that I don't actually want to deploy. Holy Stone essentially can make a card free. That's kind of nice. Yeah, the deployable Custodian was interesting. I agree. If I had room in my starting hand for them, I'd be more interested. But I don't feel like I do at the moment. Yeah, free Spell Chain Sharpen. That's not bad, actually. It's almost worth duping. Sure. Make you cost 0. Holdover would be good here. Thunderbolt. Double stack. Double stack is worthless. Remove Consume Pyrogrow is kind of fun. Yeah, I don't want these. Let's just take another Purge or two. This Lunar Priestess can realistically leave. Revenge, huh? I'm going to do the same top and bottom as before. Pauldrons and Windblade, that's kind of whatever. You can just ascend Strix here? That's kind of funny. Makes her take less damage, though. There's not much reason to actually do that. Ugh. Oh, I see, yes. New moon effects are always active. Oh, that's... Gotta think about that for Seraph. We could also, yes, we could descend our scaling units all onto the same floor, although they won't scale unless they're in the Eclipse Chamber. We're just gonna skip that for now. Spell power. fish. This guy's spooky. It's not good, actually. Don't want the little guy doing that much damage. Also, am I losing my sweeper here? I might be. Not the end of the world if I do, but I definitely would prefer not to. Looks like I am. Yeah, that's not good. That's mostly on me for not paying the health to play the Moon Pixie on turn 1. That's entirely on me. For not using the Pyre Tap. Oops. Now we're in huge trouble. I might actually lose the whole run now. Bummer. Big bummer. You'll all die. I don't understand how they're all dying. Oh yeah, because you die in the first hit, right? Yeah, we need 2 tanks. Then you live. Living would be good here. I said better buff up my Shade Guards. Restart fight? No, that's not what we do here. But I think this guy's just too strong. We lose. I guess we want this guy's strength upped, right? I want the thorns on the front guy, but yeah, this guy with the multi-strike probably actually should be the recipient here. True enough. You don't live. Yeah, again, this guy, too strong. Way too strong. Yeah, he's going to be 60 by 2. He's going to kill everything. Do I have Adaptive Mutation coming up? No, I already used it, like a fool. I hadn't played the Adaptive Mutation. I could have used it to stay alive, maybe. Let's see, though. No, you can't ascend Strix to kill Hollow, I don't believe. Pretty sure. What if you are actually strong enough, my friends? Did we win? We do win. Okay, cool. Winning is good here. Power of the follower. GG. Okay, we made that work. Actually, I had some other things I could have done. I should have descended one of my tanks, actually. But that worked out. Duality seems like a really good card. And I think we want card draw. Help draw through the deck. If I need Ember, I can always just pay health. Speaking of health, health is a good thing here. Meat shield not bad. Fight Club's pretty good too, actually. Yeah, an intrinsic Fight Club would be nice. Plus 20, plus 20 follower? True. Well, sort of true. Game taught you to take yes for an answer? Indeed. I think I want to give Wyldenten sweep now. You get some more health as well. And the rooted effect can also be rather useful here. What am I duping? Why am I removing units instead of spells? Because my turn 1 hand is getting too full, and I have to remove cards that I don't want to draw on turn 1 in order to avoid the chance for me not being able to draw the cards I do want on turn 1. That's the current problem. Oh, there is equalizing rings. I missed that. Cute. Crash. So I think actually think I'm going to remove one follower to make room in my opening hand here. Actually, let's count here. Make sure I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I got to remove one. One follower. Goodbye. And then what's our dupe? Not something deployable. So it's probably the Sharpen. Sharpen is fine here. Have to go Merchant of Magic next? We do. Yeah, we do. Okay. Surely everything will be fine. We just pay health to get stuff deployed on turn 1. Like this. Okay, and don't forget to deploy these. I learned my lesson. Oh, you've got the wind-up glove. Cute. So I guess we can try out the wind-up glove for once. Silence. Don't need to gravity anything, I don't think. Nothing this. This guy's good. He's gonna have a lot of burst when the boss gets to him. Could probably do some fun descend thing, too. Fall before heaven. Too much. Come down here. Send him all the way down there. A little tempting. What if you were a tank? What then? Here, you help out as well. Yeah, this seems correct now. $54 thorns, by the way. Alright, the boss has giga stats, but he does die. What if I click this button? I want to click that button, because then I'll steal the kills from the Husk Hermit. So actually, don't click that button. Don't do it. GG. Okay, clobber that fight. I will take another Restoring Retreat, so we have more ways to deal with this Seraph. These I don't imagine I want. We're going Merchant of Magic. We are. Spells get an extra upgrade slot is interesting. Cursed Vines are not bad either. Yeah, I like the Cursed Vines a lot. Let's see if there's any third upgraded spell I would want. We could add an extra upgrade on the Sharpen. That's kind of it at the moment, huh? Intrinsic is here. I can use an intrinsic Restoring Retreat to guarantee that Seraph does not bother me on turn 1, as long as we avoid the middle floor. Okay. One of these free. Think I want a Holy Stone anything? Let's reroll here. Okay, there's the holdover. Yeah, so with holdover Restoring Retreat that is intrinsic, we can guarantee that Seraph can never corrupt the top floor specifically. We can't stop him from corrupting the bottom like this, but we can forever prevent him from corrupting the top. We're going to heal him to death. That's right. That's freaking right I am. Ever bought Holy Stone? What, the thing I have 2 of? Yeah, definitely. Holy Stone is very good with Pyre Tap, especially. It's good on X-Cost cards, too. Okay, give me Cursed Vines and reroll. Ooh, draw 1. Stupid Sting Relics. Boo. Boo, I say. Okay, what am I duping here? Take a 3rd Shade Guard for fun. Could have pivoted to a Sting deck. I could take another Sharpen. Does that even help me that much? Not really. I could dupe the Bloodthirsty Blade. That's not too bad either. Opens up to bad turn 1 draws, though. Yeah, it's +1 deployable. I think I'm just going to not actually dupe anything. Begin! That's funny. Okay, they're going to make a copy themselves whether I like it or not. Acceptable. I think my healing spells work up here, too. down here. So we just ping Seraph a bunch. And gravity him? Yeah, pretty much. This will heal me 1, though, right? Cool. Yeah, now we can't stop Sarah from wrecking everything here. I think I want to adaptive mutation you so you can stay alive and keep sweeping the bottom floor. But yeah, it's these guys' job to finish this fight, for sure. The bottom floor janitor, exactly. Let's start getting some spikes up here. Oh, I'm dumb. Gotta send Seraph here. Was the middle floor setup better? I needed a way to descend Seraph onto an empty floor. So that's the short of it. Take the boosts. Okay, nice. Went back up to the top? Didn't realize you could do that. Good for you. Also gravity him. Probably should have done that. Oh well. Ascend! Hey, we got him. Also, who let you live, buddy? Oh, I see what happened there. Fair enough. That'll be mildly annoying. Right, the 7-unit limit also applies to the enemies. Good to know. Good to be aware of. Okay, we don't need to survive until the very end. We just need to make sure all the corruption guys die before Seraph that would have reached us before Seraph goes relentless. Words are hard. So just killing this wave is enough. Okay, we lose our sweepers. That's completely okay. They swept well, that's right. He's dead regardless, but so are they. That's all that really matters. That's all that really matters. In fact, he's going to give them two rooted, right? So Seraph is going to automatically kill all of them. So I don't have to deal with this wave, because they all get rooted too, and then they die. So Seraph ascending. Rip to all of them. Got him. Next wave is going to spawn in the middle, which is also fine, because then it won't be on the same floor as Seraph. Yeah, so Seraph kills all of these, and then I get a separate turn to kill all these. Seems good to me. And yeah, we probably want to descend this guy. Wait, I don't think that'll work, right? Yeah, that's not going to work. Ping you. I want Restoring Retreat next turn? I don't think I do. Boom. Didn't know the enemies could spawn on the middle floor. So what's actually happening there is that they spawn on the bottom, but then because the floor is full, additional units go to the next available floor. So they spawn on the bottom, but then they get bumped to the next up floor, is what's happening. Okay, we win. We win. Because this guy got a little bit of corruption, which Seraph can double, but this guy will have none. So that's a win. GG. He's just doing 10 damage per hit. Cool. And now we get to fight the Titans with a ton of HP. This is actually where the Proto Heartcage comes in a bit clutch, is this final battle. So I have to imagine things are mostly under control. Mostly. Wait, I can do something very funny, right? Can I not hold over Restoring Retreat on Savagery to prevent him from ever looping? He's just stuck on the same floor over and over and over again, forever. And he never gets any multi-strike, right? That seems good, yeah? That seems pretty good. So I think in support of that, I'm going to put the Eclipse Chamber in the middle. Yeah, we're going to make sure that that floor is occupied. The floor that won't be occupied is the floor I'm descending him from. So we set up middle and bottom, and then every time he gets to the top, he just goes back down to the middle. Sounds good. Cauldrons. Glove. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about glove. Hit in front, huh? Let's try this. Oh yeah, I could put the other guy on top and descend him on turn 1. Yeah, that's what I can still do that. I can still do that. Yeah, we should do that. The other option is to send one of these guys. And then Vine Grasp him to the front. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Does do a lot of damage to him. It's alright. And heal him in the same way here. Eat? Cute. Is breaking through your thing even worth it? Not really, right? Nice. Okay, this run is getting wiped out. Might as well hit the boss then. I want to adaptive mutation anything? Not at this exact moment. Then let's just keep buffing. Let's do the Hermit, actually. Make your sweep stronger. Great. Get over here. Send him all the way down? Can't do it. Back down to the bottom, buddy. Long way. Then take 225. Don't love the sapping. We might have to not play some of these Curse of Entropies. I'm going to play this first one, but then probably not the next one. Fine. What does Sap do? Sap lowers our attack power per stack. It's sharpening time. Oh. Okay, we're just going to tank these. They each do damage and then vanish. And we don't get sap. I should have wind up punched him. I forgot to punch. That's right, I can do it again. Smile. Punch him. There we go. More sap. Oh, we already almost have Savagery down to 1 hit point. Entropy's not that far behind either, taking lots of damage per turn as well. Be gone. Cool. Now he's at 1. Yeah, Savagery just has no multi-strike. It's really pretty fun to see, actually. Excuse me. Okay, we can just heal with the sharpens. Punch him. Yeah, the Pyre's taking quite the beating, but it's not even a third of our health, actually. And like I said, I can actually just restore that Pyre health. So that's pretty good, too. Probably should have played Pyrelite last turn. Oh, yeah, we're a little bit short now. It's my bad. Doesn't actually matter, though. G freaking G. GG. You can have a snack. It's a treat. Oh, that's a fun timing. I managed to entirely avoid the victory screen. I just clicked on it as soon as it appeared. GG. Now we're at 108. Good stuff. Oh, that was our first mastery of Adaptive Mutation. Hell yeah. And a decisive win with a combo that I wouldn't call that good normally. Unfortunately, that's the easy version of the combo. The hard version of that combo involves the other champion for Awoken or either champion for Luna. Thankfully, we already have the R done win, so we're halfway done with Awoken Luna. So that's something at least. GG. GG. All right, chat. I unfortunately have to get running a little early today, so that is going to be the end of our stream here, but there will be more tomorrow. At the usual time. Tomorrow we're going to play some Spire in the start, and then we're checking out a new game called Moon Sigil Atlas tomorrow as part of a sponsored segment. Then the day after that, we're going to be playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which is our top game vote winner for this month. Catch you later, Joe Zuko, Tommy Pickles, K Bizzle Shizzle, and everybody else. Until next time, my friends, stay cozy and have a very good one. Ta-ta.